This is Kyle Beeler here from MyLeaderSource.com. I'm here with Nadia. Nadia, how are you? Good. And Monica, how are you? Good. All right. We're going to show you guys the T-bar row. There's two variations here with these T-bar rows. We're going to first show a more isolated version of the T-bar row with Nadia, and then a little bit more engagement with the core and with the legs here with Monica on this one. I'm going to first start with Nadia, and I'm going to talk about what she should be doing with this particular row machine. Now, with this row machine, she's got a wide grip right here, which is actually a neutral grip for this particular machine. If you would, go ahead and take that off the rack. She wants to make sure she gets a full stretch without having those arms pull down too fast, so we're not putting in compromise the elbows and the shoulders. She wants to get a nice squeeze back here. So when she pulls up, she wants those elbows traveling all the way back as far as she can without having the chest come up off the padding. She wants to make sure she gets a good squeeze each and every rep, pushing those shoulder blades together, engaging the rhomboids and traps, as well as that secondary muscle with the biceps. She wants to rack it back over here and make sure that there's nothing that's going too fast or too slow on that particular movement, about 2 to 3 second cadence on each rep. She's more isolated because of the pad that you have right here. So there's not much else working. She can't use any momentum other than just using the rhomboids, traps, and the biceps on this movement. Now, this is going to change for Monica on her rows. Now, on her T-bar row, she's going to take another wide grip, the same hand stance, but with a different machine. And now go ahead, Monica, if you would, show us some rows here. Now, obviously, without having that pad there, Monica is now engaged a little bit more here with her lower back, and she also has the glutes and quads engaged in this particular movement. A little more stabilization is required for this movement, whereas with Nadia, we had that pad there and we had the isolation of the movement. Still working the rhomboids, still working the traps and biceps, and Kim coming from a little different angle. Some of the common faults for this particular one are if she comes up, she's going to round her back. We don't want that rounded back. Then she's just hunched over, and we're really putting the lower back into compromise. We want to make sure she keeps that lower back healthy. Very nice. Another common fault is going back too fast down. So she gets a great repetition here, but part two, she lets that jerk her forward. Obviously, you can see that might pull her off the machine, also causing for a disaster if we have that pull her off the machine. So we want to make sure she has controlled reps, nice cadence, down and back on the positive and negative without rounding her back. Now, let's go over here for the common faults here with Nadia. Now, Nadia, the common faults for you are very similar, except for you'll be pulling off each repetition as you come on the positive. So if you would, pull your chest off the padding as you come up. Now, as you can see, the lower back and the shoulders are going to come into some trouble here if we're doing this type of repetition. Now, another type of repetition that will also harm her and in her elbows is if she allows that weight to descend back down at a very rapid pace and pull her back down. Even though she is set right here with the pad, we still don't want those elbows jerking and those shoulders jerking straight down. Now, in conclusion, both these two machines are, yes, going to give you the work on the rhomboids, the traps, and the biceps. You want to make sure that the backs are always flat on hers and also on here with this back flat. Make sure that the hand grips is neutral or over grip on this one, and make sure that we're pulling those elbows back, shoulder blades together, and getting the rhomboids and trap pinch back with keeping the eyes down for here for Nadia and the eyes down and spine straight here for Monica. This is Kyle Beeler. This is MyLeaderSource.com.